What's happening, people? And once again, welcome back to youtube.com/CubCamTV for this, another edition of CubReacts, as we jump into another brand new remix. It is seemingly remix season right now. No Wahala, 1Da Banton featuring Kizz Daniel alongside Tiwa Savage for the official remix edition. Really excited to jump into this one. As always, though, guys, if you are new to the channel, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page, turning notifications on, leaving a like, leaving a comment, all of that good stuff. For this one, we're going to be breaking down the production value, the vocal performance, and everything in between. It's going to be quite a technical review, but I will leave a link to the original video in the description if you want to check it out without the commentary, because there's going to be a fair few pauses and things like that. So hopefully you guys do enjoy. I'm very excited to jump into this one. Let's go. The official audio has just landed on 1Da Banton's YouTube. So yeah, let's dive right into it. This is one of the biggest tunes of last year, I reckon. Problem in all the finish. We can try to enjoy. Still even now, man. Right from the jump. I don't know if it's me, but it feels a little bit more souped up than the first time listening. I don't know if that's just me, and it's in anticipation of hearing Kizz Daniel and Tiwa Savage join the roster on it. But again, really smooth introduction to this one. Those sort of shuffling drums doing their job really nicely. The very subtle sort of acoustic guitar lines in there as well, doing absolute bits. And again, those original vocals just sounding so clean. Right from the jump, I'm really excited to see how this one develops, man. Problem in the finish, so we can try to enjoy. We could dance like No Wahala, No Wahala. We could dance like No Wahala. Definitely one of the catchiest hooks of last year. It's kind of mad. Whenever we end up going back and reacting to a remix video, I always find myself almost enjoying the original version more, because it's now had this kind of upgrade. It's almost like that level of nostalgia of listening to something, even if it's only like a few months old. You still get that kind of feeling of, I remember when this first dropped and the feeling it kind of gave me. That's exactly what I'm getting off this at the moment, man. Again, those catchy vocals. Would you say this is one of the catchiest kind of hooks of last year? I'd say it's in the brackets of, without a shadow of a doubt, man. 1Da Banton really did blow up off the back of this one. And it's remix season. We're seeing so many remixes right now. Let's see how it goes. Let's go. Even this instrumental bridge is beautiful. Yeah, crazy intro. There's something so kind of potent, especially on a tune like this that already has so much kind of power behind it, about taking the instrumental out. And I've said this so many times on this channel, but allowing the vocalists that sort of extra bit of breath and that extra bit of room to kind of announce themselves is so important, especially on remixes like this where the tune is already big anyway and we're adding new elements in. We don't need them kind of mushed together. We need those vocals to be clear, and we need those vocals to be able to kind of announce themselves on the set before they get kind of mushed in with the rest of the instrumentation. Great start on this one. Problem, you know they last forever. Take you try to enjoy. I walk up from Belemuja to Apollo Meta just to find a mentor. Now who talk they hear what? Now why they fear God? I really like that sort of use of distant reverb and stuff. This whole approach is so uplifting, and there's so much stuff going on with this. You've got the very sort of distant sounding backing vocals really giving this one an extra kind of push, the extra kind of oomph factor, the really nice kind of harmonic structures that are coming into play with it as well. This is a really good addition, man. Again, playing into those original themes. We heard it a lot on the original from 1Da Banton, those sort of like distant vocals, and it feels like a lot of the processing that's going on is following a similar path, like a similar kind of layout, and it's working really nicely, man. It feels very cohesive with the original, which is always important. Let's go, Tiwa. You see how important allowing that little bit of space is? That's how you arrive. Now, from the jump on this one, it felt like it had been quite rushed. Again, this is how you introduce someone to a remix. Again, that use of space, just allowing a little bit of room for the new artist to kind of arrive on a remix is such an important thing. And Tiwa just kind of showed why. The impact of that vocal is amplified so much by the fact that there aren't like 1,000 different things surrounding her when she arrives. So smooth, just adding perfectly into the vibe. If you were kind of picking people to arrive on a remix for this one, I probably wouldn't have picked Kizz and Tiwa, but they've both done a very good job of blending in and being part of what the original tune was all about sonically. Really nice start.
Problem in no finish you, it's your Sapana, be the best friend, no, say you don't know. Problem in no finish, we can try to enjoy. Wahala in no finish, we can try to enjoy. Sekata kata uru no the finish, we can try to enjoy.
And alongside this, we get to enjoy just how well put together the original is as well. The combination of those strings, the kind of shuffling drums in there as well, just the kind of spaciness surrounding the vocals as well. There's a really nice use of kind of reverberation and chorusing going on with the vocals so that they fill the room but don't kind of sound overbearing. There's a really nice sense of spaciness in the way the tune's been produced that just gives it a kind of breathy factor. It gives it this kind of feeling of euphoria in the way that it comes across. Really nicely done, man. Again, the features have sounded great. I'm enjoying this. It's a very well put together remix. Slightly rushed perhaps in the kind of introduction factor. It felt like it almost skipped a couple of bits, but the overall kind of achievement, I think, has been done properly.
So make you try to enjoy. Make we dance like No Wahala. Yeah, No Wahala. Make we dance like No Wahala. Yeah, No Wahala. Make we dance like No Wahala.
See what I mean about nostalgia, man? It's just so catchy. Do let me know. Yeah, in the comments down below, do let me know if you think this is one of the catchiest hooks of last year. I think it is personally. I think without a shadow of a doubt, it's one of the catchiest originals. One of the biggest announcements for a newer artist as well in 1Da Banton. Obviously, he had bits out before, but this was his kind of breakout moment, I feel. And yeah, let me know in the comments down below, guys, if you think this is one of the catchiest. And if not, what was the catchiest hook of 2021? I should have done that as a video, really. Maybe I will.
Dance like No Wahala. Dance like No Wahala.
I've got to say, I like that kind of vocal skip they put in towards the end as well. Nice kind of breathy outro. Very bizarre thing layout-wise about this is that we get both of the remix vocals in the second minute, and then either side of it are kind of like the original vocals from the original version, so the remix is kind of crammed into the central minute. It's not necessarily a bad thing. I would have perhaps liked to have heard a few more of maybe Tiwa and Kizz's kind of overdubs and sort of harmonic structures kind of coming in over the outro as well. That would have been a really cool way to mix it up, but I think this one definitely does the job nonetheless. Interesting remix. Tiwa's the highlight for me, without a shadow of a doubt. I think the way she arrives is very much the status of a veteran. She just arrives, announces herself, and goes, "This is my time," and it works really nicely. But yeah, overall, I did enjoy this one. As always, my friends, if you enjoyed this technical analysis and musical breakdown, please make sure you're getting involved by hitting that subscribe button on the right-hand side of the page. We've got lots of news to get into today on the channel. We've got a very exciting new mix dropping shortly as well, so do stay tuned. Loads of good stuff on the way. Keep it locked and don't go anywhere, and enjoy the rest of your day, my friends. Have a good one.
Sounding so good right now. But they're sounding a bright and town.
Make sure you subscribe to the YouTube channel right now, CubCamTV. Stay locked.